Hola, it's Tanya D here, and I'm so elated, beyond excited to announce that for the very first time, I'm offering my energy healing courses, which you can download from an app right to your phone, which is in itself amazing. Have me right on your phone from an app? Hello? 50% off of my courses: meditations, energy medicine, voices of the other world, uncover secrets of the other world, the energy body demystified, and so much more. Check out the venue because you have so many options, and you know I'm all about options. During my 22 days of gratitude offerings, so from the beginning of the season of Sagittarius, which starts on the 22nd of November until the 13th of December, you will see different opportunities on sale as a thank you for being part of this otherworldly amazing village. Subscribe so you can get announcements in your inbox of the gratitude offering for that day in the venue, and be sure to check back each day as these opportunities that are on sale are going to be changing each day. Ashe, ashe, ashe.
And with that, inshallah and ashe, welcome to a musing Monday. I might change that to a mystical Monday. So while we're waiting for people to hop on to the show, the daily snippet, or to listen in, tune into the replay, what's on the agenda today? Well, believe it or not, we're still in the streams of the new moon, and the 22 days of gratitude, a new gift, is in your inbox, along with the Mongolian adventure, August 2023. I said that out loud. So space is limited, but that is on the highway if you are interested in diving into the culture of, I would say, the indigenous cultures of Mongolia, the shamanic medicine people there. But can you feel the expansion of your heart, just being able to accept what is in alignment with your heart's core center, the beliefs of your heart, your soul's harmonic, and even what they are? So we, like atoms, particles, and waves, are in this mix, a cosmic soup, if you will, which is always happening. But we do have the opportunity to create new chapters in our soul's story in that library in the sky, aligned with our beliefs that are streaming from our chalice, our soul's harmonic. And as we take notice on the old versus the new, just know that it feels like E.T. I always see E.T. lighting up his finger or his heartstrings and just moving towards what really beacons and lights our heart up, because our heart knows. So it's like following the queen of our chalice, our heart. And we have both the yin and the yang, the Venus and the Mars, also doing a dance. One's retrograde or on holiday, Mars, and creating an alignment with Saturn, along with the goddess of the night, adding to the mix the flavors. It always reminds me of the flavors of the Pringles. But there are maybe a moment where our mind receives facts, accepting authentic truth through our throat center. I was getting us cosmic wisping there. Throat center, authentic truth, spiritual truth. And you're going to know or feel a great knowing, an inner knowing and expression, even owning our authentic truth. So it's going to light our skirt up, shining the star that we are. And with that, welcome to the Daily Snippet. I am your host, a practicing holistic shaman and medium, an otherworldly life coach, and a subtle energetic surgeon. But I do go by the term holistic shaman medium, which is a merging of it all, a combination. But my intention is to utilize the indigenous technologies along with the elemental realms, our original divine blueprint, to navigate our soul's harmonic through these realms, elemental, imaginal, into and through the shaman's portal, and also the soul's harmonic. They're kind of twisting and turning. The 8th energetic center, the 9th energetic center, the subtle realms, and really so much more, with offerings, prescriptions, and rituals, really to kind of light up your soul, your stargate. The otherworldly kind, I should add, to the juice, the sauce of your main stage or key ingredients in your personal container, your personal medicine, your prime directive. Just assisting you maybe in navigating or discovering your own innate inner genius and your personal medicine. The star really that I believe we all are, to beacon out there, maybe reintroducing or opening a door to the magical essence that resides within you so that your light shines even brighter. My name is Tanya D, and welcome to my virtual medicine room. I will be getting a tree, I promise. If you have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do, YouTube or otherwise. I've got a few channels out there kind of twisting and turning them at the moment. But Tanya D on YouTube and my Musing with Tanya D podcast, the Otherworldly Insight seasons. And out for your musing pleasure, we have the season of Sagittarius, the angelic being a Raguel, which is a friend of God. The soul's harmonic is online for the season of beliefs, which is our higher octave of philosophy. It's like seeing things through rose-colored glasses, the universal highway, I guess is what I'd call that. But let's also give a shout out to the community, the village, my new subscribers, Ashe and thank you, along with those of you that have been a part of my journey since the beginning. And Thor is in the house. He might join us for the show. But also gratitude for those that also tune in on the replay. And if you don't mind, of course, hitting the bell button, the new white button, so you are notified when I do go live. And remember, a comment or a share does get you a message for your day and ditties at my toes to get you on your way. And you can also find me on other social channels like TikTok, Instagram, and of course, Facebook, multi-streaming there. However, if your soul is calling you to dive on deeper, we do have the 22 days of gratitude that's streaming right along. And remember, a new offer is opened at midnight. It's like getting a gift in your inbox. But the adventure is kind of going to be opening up that announcement to see what that gift is. So be sure to sign up and tune in if you have yet to do that. And the Other World is online today, the countdown of these 22 days. This offer ends at midnight. Then we have a new offer coming in. And just remember, I am your otherworldly shamanic assistant. You truly are your own healer, but sometimes we need somebody to get us out of our own magical way. We need an otherworldly life coach assistance because we do get in our own way. And the daily snippet, what's the daily snippet about? The cosmic energy insights, the elementals, a message for your day, the subtle energy of the day, the season, and kind of a little bit more. So you may have felt your beliefs were literally on the forefront or still are on the forefront from the new moon. They're continuing to be on the rise, but the moon is in the season of detaching. So it's like, are you feeling detached from the group, society, the threads of your village, I guess? You may be watching from the cloud lines. I spent a lot of time in the cloud lines a few years back, but being that our chalice is priming up, opening to receive this divine essence, this energy through our throat center, speaking our spiritual truths. There we go. Our hearing sister, Clairaudience, is in the house. You may be feeling a little bit more vulnerable, validating those emotions, maybe sensitive, kind of like the heart. The heart is opening up like a flower from the budding. So if you've been holding back or repressing aspects of your divine, authentic star self, these energy bubbles are going to kind of surface, floating through, literally like bubbles, kind of feels like the under the rug. But the key is to access, acknowledge, and actualize these energies so it's easier to remove the heaviness or the burdensome energy that may have been weighing on your shoulders, kind of like the God Atlas, if you will. So just kind of allowing yourself to go on with your day in an organic, natural way, being in the flow. Got to get into the waters, and resisting our feelings or our ideas just makes them persist and be more intense, more dense, I guess. So it's as if you put everything on the altar and go along with your day, letting the universe take care of everything. I have a sign on my fridge that says, "Good morning, this is God. I'll be handling all your problems today. So go ahead and enjoy your day." So it's kind of a day like that. So being that we are opening to a new story, a soul story, a new narrative, even a soul belief about who we are and our authentic self, innate nature, our nature self, working through our beliefs the last few days, you may have had your mind come to a new authentic understanding, a different otherworldly perspective, something maybe more a radical ritual perspective, different than one you may have believed in the past. I know I looked into my past in this lifetime. I used to be the hill girl. But either way, the idea of the transformation coming out of the cocoon may be one that's difficult to really open up to, maybe to accept. But allowing our chalice, the core of our essence, the star that we are, to be the one who opens the gate far enough to accept the opportunity or reject the opportunity, which is a belief. Then we're able to do some fine tuning, maybe some adjusting and tweaking. It's like writing our own melody, our own star note. That's when we find the sweet spot that our heart, the master of it all, lights up organically. The heart opens and feels relaxed when the belief is in alignment, the wish, with our voice, our authentic voice, our spiritual truth, our clairaudience. So again, just a few announcements, of course, and here's our options. We've got a rooster, some little piglets, and a tiger pouncing forward. But the Musing with Tanya D podcast, the Otherworldly Insights, that is on the highway. The season of Sagittarius, Raguel, friend of God, call in Raguel if you're feeling like you need a friend or to dissipate arguments. And the Musing Moon meditation, that's still on the highway. And because we're still in this new moon frequency, if you haven't tuned into that, I would. And the Shamanic Healing Academy, the doors are open. You can explore the opportunity as well. It's still kind of getting nipped and tucked a little bit. I'm super excited about it. A great way to start off the new year. But you do have some options to be a part of it, either a mentorship or a membership. I'm all about options, just filling into your soul gate, I guess. But for the first 20 people, not only do you get Soul Listening Solitude for free, which you've been hearing about that lately, you also get a 15-minute intuitive divination session with moi, yours truly. And we also have the Energy Body Demystified, which is a great opportunity for those of you that are new to the world of energy and healing, merging your energy body with your physical body, which is a necessity. You get all of that for free, probably a little more, for a $55 a month membership to get in, or over $1,000 actually for the opportunity if you were to purchase each of them separately so far, or be a part of the mentorship and really taking it up a notch. So listen to your spirit, navigate your soul. And also coaching. I do soul coaching, if you will, otherworldly life coaching. That is also on the docket, the menu, some soul supporting. And again, we do have the 22 days of gratitude. You can see what that's all about. I do have the link in the show notes. And I do believe we're on the day 16 on the countdown from 22. And coming up this Sunday, I do have the Sacred Spirit Circle, the energetic cleansing meditation. I do this the first Sunday of every month. It's complimentary. It's a gift. You can find the links in the show notes. So with that, choose your options, the little piglets, the rooster, or the tiger options. And on the elemental highway, what do we have? Oh, look at that. A rooster, a piglets, and a tiger. But we do have a Yin Wood Rooster of a day, a Yaya Yu. So it's inward we're going. It's yin energy. And the metal, the yin metal is pruning our day. And remember, yin wood as a day master, the more you prune it, the more it grows. So our tree is very... it's solid, it's secure, it's in the season of winter, so it's going to be birthing anew. So it's kind of like hibernating, getting ready to birth through the soil. And the yang water and the pig, those are both resources for our day. So our day really does have some strong energy to become something refined, visions, ideas. We do need fire to take the ideas from the wood, the nature, the visions, the resources, and put them into use, possibly good use, positive use, to be able to perform the highest quality, the octave there. And we also need some earth, of course. And we do have a mountain, yang earth, buried though, deep in storage in the tiger, along with fire, which is hidden. So fire or earth, you decide, feeling like you need to create some wealth. Earth is wealth for a wood daymaster, and fire is performance. So I would probably take both the fire and the earth, really to get into the flow. Our day does have a lot of resources. It's being fed and it's being pruned up to be something refined. Metal is power for a yin wood person or a yang wood person. So this could be a manager, a politician, someone who becomes eluded possibly by power or with power. But fire and earth, that would be the elementals to actually bring in today. Be creative, have some fun with that. And on to the messages. So your options, the rooster, the piglets, and the tiger. I don't know what I'm going with here. Okay, we'll go with the pigs first. If you chose the little piglets. Dun dun, the sacrifice, which is an illusion, right? The 44. This is an Aquarian number with a Saturn, the 8. Curious enough, Saturn is in Aquarius. So the world is committing or deciding on a new frequency to frequent. Inside to the outside, outside to the inside. But to thine own heart be true, as we are writing a new story, a new chapter in our own personal narrative of what our heart believes. not what the world believes to be true. But the meaning of sacrifice is to make something sacred. So this is an offering of gratitude, which I love, 22 days of authentic gratitude. I haven't ever actually done this online opportunity or offerings at this large of a savings before. I just had this feeling for being grateful. Gratitude offering made from the heart. But even a feast is generally prepared for spirit, new and full moons. That's when I do mine. Also on Thanksgiving, just different things of offerings to the other world, if you will. But sacrifices involve rituals of blood oftentimes. And when blood is offered to the gods, the ancestors, the spirits, and the realms, even in the Bible, Yahweh, he preferred Abel's sacrifice of the lamb to Cain's offering of the vegetables and the fruits, the sacrificial lamb, if you will. But offerings are songs. Even the Lord of the Dawn teaches us that our songs and prayers often are preferred over a blood sacrifice. So it's all perspective and what you're initiated, what's calling to you. But the medicine here, because it is otherworldly, it's like, what is the one person, the thing that you feel like you cannot live without? So it's time to literally offer all of this to the Great Spirit, the universe, the heavenly realm, so that it can unfold as it free will. It's willed. It's not a great idea to cling to it, clinging to the old form or allowing your sacrifice to weigh heavily upon your shoulders, the beliefs of the old theories weighing us down, which is in alignment with the energy today. Maybe you've sacrificed your dreams for way too long. Maybe you're doing things that the other wishes your life to be and you're not living from your own spiritual truth. So it's kind of a time or a message to kind of rededicate your heart, committing to yourself, to your own authenticity, to your heart's soul journey. And when we make things sacred, we then open doors to the infinite possibilities of wealth. So it's kind of like, it's a, how do I say? It's like having, another worldly bank account where source energy opens that door, the bounty, the gold. So it's not a time to delay on that. And use your mind as a tool. Use it wisely. But following the sacrifice, we do have one of my favorites. Actually, they're all my favorites. If you chose the cocky little rooster, you get the wind. I love the wind, right? The wind is just magical, really. They're all magical. But the wind, the east, the tiger, the rabbit, and the dragon. Kind of interesting. And the 63, which is part of the 369, which also adds to the 9. So it's all there transforming. It really is the energy of today. So this is the winds of change upon us. The wind represents the element of air. And the air carries messages from tree to tree, ideas, and so much more. Rules the dominion or the dominion, the realm of thoughts, communications, songs, inspired ideas, intellect. It's a symbol of change for better or worse, positive or negative kind of qualities, characteristics. But the wind sails in from all directions, above, below, all directions. And each one has a different quality. The south being fire. This is a new sense of trust. It's being able to discard habits or parts of us that no longer resonate or they don't fit who we are right now. They're not needed. And the west is more introspective. It's the yin energy of metal. The rise of yin energy, it's a willingness to make decisions, possibly from a different perspective, and to let go of the attachments, detaching from our ego desires, where the north brings in the wisdom, the waters, the strength, the tortoise, and the east is the clarity of the vision and the purpose. It's the energy of today, which is wood. So just kind of ask yourself which way the wind is blowing for you. So the message, the wind whispers, sometimes the wind shouts, is also anger, right? It's the element of wood. So it may be a challenge. It can also be resentment and regrets. Resentment, regrets, the coulda, woulda, shoulda. So it may take some courage at the first twist or turn and just turn around and face the message of the wind. And when we do that, we then find the exaltation in moving towards it, receiving the memo or the memoirs, the lessons. So the message of the wind is a message of being invited to recognize the value in the chaos, the energetic hiccups, the windstorms, hurricanes, tornadoes, and whatnot. They provide the chaos not to just cleanse the air, but also to spread seeds, new plants, new birthing of trees taking root in different areas, new ideas, new visions, new terrain. So it's like right now in our world, if our world feels like it's being turned upside wrong or upside down, it's just temporary. It's a temporary storm, and storms blow over the chaos in the threadline. Literally, taking a breath and a pause and stepping out of it, things happen for us, not to us. So maybe the communication is broken down between you and somebody else, or maybe you've got too many things to do on your list. Maybe you're feeling or making your own self feel overwhelmed. So it's like a ritual. It's a ritual to slow down, do a course correction if you need to, and waiting out the storm to clean things up when it's over. And just knowing that all storms have great value if we can remain neutral in the zone of neutrality during the course of the storm. We then get greater clarity, water. Great things come from it all. So just remember, this too shall pass, which is a great one. Left hand of heart. But the winds have changed. They're cleansing the air, bringing in transformation, new seeds to be planted. Okay, and if you chose the tiger, oh, I have a cat named Tiger. That's hilarious. I just thought of that. But you get the child, which is childlike wonder. And the seven is spiritual connection, divine visions, prophetic insight. It's Neptune, which is in its home sign of Pisces. So this is extra exuberant. It's dimensionally gifting us with some spiritual memoirs. I would see where Neptune is aspecting or what planets are involved in your natal chart. Neptune is actually trining my natal Neptune. So this is an octave of being exuberant for me in a variety of ways, otherworldly mostly. But have you ever sat and watched little kids before the programming and the patterning takes effect? The childlike wonder. They know the way to joy, happiness, fun, love. Everything they do, curiosity is new, heartfelt new. They've never experienced it before. But their heart opens around really the age of 4. It's a progress, right? It's a procession. But this is an offer to return to the age of innocence, the second age of innocence. It's time to give birth of a new wisdom, not being so naive. It's allowing us to do a course correction, offering a second chance to bring us the possibilities even of redemption, entering heaven while on earth, total different mindset and approach. So we're kind of being invited here today to release ourselves from the habit of being who we are and to open us up to be aware of a beginner's mindset, cleansing the winds of our mind, I guess, so that we can see life as if for the very first time with new eyes. So just remain open, receive some new discoveries, some new insights. Even who is your spouse or your partner today, or your pets? Can you see them with a fresh new set of eyes? And who is looking back at you in the mirror in the morning? Reflect upon that. Become a mystery or a mystic unto yourself and reconnect with that childlike wonder. It's very exuberant, really. And just asking yourself, your childlike self, your inner baby self, what does that little person want to do? What does that little self feel? How does it want to play? Does it want to paint? So it's it's a course correction day, the winds, the child, the sacrifice. So it's like, are you ready to accept and open to receive what you believe about your own self to be true? Authenticating that in the transformation. You could blow the whistle, the whisper of the winds, rejecting what you don't. It's the spiritual truths that are coming to a new octave, a new character, maybe a new wardrobe that you're building for yourself, a new reputation. Just noticing how far you have come and have that own self-realization, that mirrored effect. That's the piece of the puzzle that you are doing great. And really, to thine own self be true. The process started literally with the new moon. It's like, are we able to open to accept our own heart's authenticity, receiving those heartfelt truths? No one in the entirety of the grid has the same soul harmonic as each and every one of us. We're all our own personal energetic thumbprint. And your heart, your own auric field, knows the rhythm of those sounds and so much more that are really best for our own self. So really take notice, take the time. I would probably go on my own sacred journey, taking time and space, journaling, if you will. Enjoying my alone time. But the sacrifice, the more honest we are with ourselves, the outcome becomes greater. So really meditate on what feelings you're feeling and be in alignment with your own star, your heart, your chalice. And on the other side of the coin, also be sure that you are heading the outcome, that it's something that's going to be a benevolent benefit for each and every one of us. But that key ingredient is always love. It's like, are you loving what you're doing? Are you doing out of love? 2 different octaves there. But being in heart alignment, there's no need to pull the bowl in the bullpen or poke the bear. The round table really is the greatest asset, knowing everyone's intuitive gifts or gifts in general. We all have a purpose and we all need each other. The seed sound of the throat center, the Ha, the heat of fire, and the Hu, the Mongolian rock band for the earth. So allow your energy body to get a boost, to recharge. Allow the wind to cleanse your energetic sphere. I would say be like ET, light up your own heartstrings. But I would affirm that I am in alignment with my soul's harmonic, my truth, bringing inner peace to what my heart believes to be true, authentic. And be sure to check out the 22 Days of Gratitude. We have the Otherworldlies online today. Check your inbox for those announcements. And I'll see you on the other side. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Here we go. Gotta find it. Thanks for tuning in.
But being that we have entered the season of Sagittarius and that our heart authentically believes, Sagittarius, what our heart believes authentically, the angelic being Raguel is in the house. So Raguel is or means a friend of God, representing relationships, groups, even social order, and his main role is to create a peaceful, friendly environment within family, friends, and so much more. That is why they are friends of God, who can give us the best solutions for all of our life problems, being an angel that is tied to being fair, who brings prosperity and harmony. He also assists us to get rid of discrimination, harassment, the Archangel of Justice and Harmony. He's kind of the highest ranking celestial guardian, if you will, because he focuses on fairness, cooperation, and work